The following podcast is a Dear Media production.
Does anyone actually know what's going on here?
I literally have no idea. Help.
We're 20 whatever.
Hi.
Hey.
And hello. And welcome back to another episode of 20 Whatever. We are so happy to have you here on this glorious Wednesday. And again, I've used glorious before, and I just don't know what that is because I don't use that word in my everyday life. But every time I'm like,
Because glory to God in the highest.
glory to God in the highest. Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Amen. Today's going to be a good episode because
Great
we are
episode.
spilling some tea.
We're getting into the tea.
So this is going to be a really fun episode, you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
this was inspired from our last
well,
it wasn't.
no.
No. This was inspired from a previous episode, but the comments were firing off about so much Facebook drama that we
Yes.
obviously had to address the situation at
Yes,
hand.
we asked and you guys were like, absolutely. So,
Absolutely.
So, with that, we did ask you guys to submit your own stories and we will read those. But you guys gave us some really good tea in the comments. So, we're going to start there. And if you ever want to be a part of any episode ever, even if it has nothing to do with Facebook, please drop us a comment below. We have a link in the description called the Woo Girl Minute. It is a Google form. You can drop your little gems in there as well. Obviously, DM us whenever you want. We read it, so do it.
So some of the YouTube comments from our previous episode include, to begin.
Right.
Number 1, I have a friend put all her drama on Facebook from her fighting about her hubby to drama with her neighbor. Like, keep it to yourself. Not just husband drama, neighbor drama.
Wait. So the friend was posting about the husband drama on Facebook?
I have a friend put all her drama on Facebook from fighting about her hubby to drama of the neighbors. And this was from Angel Marie. Angel Marie, I hope you sent some receipts. I'm looking
like,
very forward.
more.
I know. I'm now that
That's
we're seeing.
wild. I feel like the husband stuff about like, it's one thing to like talk about like a distant cousin relative, but your man
I know.
on the gram like that?
I am interested to see some of the submissions. And if we start getting some spicy tea from
I
like the husband or the
know.
boyfriend,
I know.
it's like, that's super personal.
Okay, this is like not Facebook drama. I mean, I guess it's Facebook drama adjacent, but there's a Facebook group, and I feel like there's probably like this in like every city, but there's Facebook group that I'm not a part of, but I get suggested to like join. That's called like, Are We Dating the Same Man? Like Los Angeles. And I'm like, the trauma that is just in this group, I don't even know what goes on. I just cannot, but like how tragic because you already know.
Stop.
Like if there has to be a group for that,
Are we dating the same man?
yeah, and so from what I'm gathering, like people will be like, I'm dating John Doe. He's 36. He works here. He looks like this. Here's photos. Do. Just for the other girls to be like, I literally have receipts of here are we, and here is this, and this is the. Can you imagine?
No, I mean, just knowing, let's rewind a little bit. Just knowing in your mind or heart being like, I'm feeling as though maybe someone else is dating him. Allow me to reach out into a Facebook group to see if there's anyone also, because I feel like I might be cheated on.
But you know what's worse than that, in my opinion,
What?
is checking that first. You know what I mean? Like meeting somebody on like a dating app or meeting somebody out in life and then being like, before I even get into it, let me go ahead and just check. And that's like tragic that like we can't just.
That sounds so tragic, but honestly, now you mention it, that might be honestly a good idea to
it's
do.
better. It's better, but it's sad that that's
a thing.
what we're that we have like that we do that.
I mean, it was starting to get a little dicey when people were like, and on TikTok, and it was TikTok where they were like commenting like, "Oh, Jessica from New York or whatever, you better get your boyfriend because I'm overhearing him right now." And
Yes. Oh, your friends are talking shit about you if you're from wherever.
Yeah. When that stuff was going on,
What do
I
you
was
think
like,
about that? A part of me is like, get the tea, but on the other hand, I'm like, yes, but that they're not like. There's a no, maybe
tough.
don't talk shit about your friends, but also like we're all talking shit about our friends. Like they're not supposed to know that stuff. You know, I don't know.
I think when it starts getting into the territory of your boyfriend is out on a date with some girl or is flirting with some whatever, get your man.
Yes.
Like, that is when
Yes.
I'm like, tell the whole internet, because
Yes,
I also
yes.
want that man.
Shame that man. Yeah.
Let's bring back shame. Please.
Yeah.
So let's shame him, make
Yes.
him look super dumb.
Right.
And then we can find this girlfriend and hopefully she can be like empowered, because everyone in the comments is like, and this guy, like,
Right.
moving on.
But also to have everybody in the world like get your tea like that, like that's embarrassing as fuck. Even if, go ahead. No, what are you about to say?
That made me think of, have you seen those posts when you'll see a boyfriend with a cardboard sign or just like a sign that says like, I cheated on my girlfriend and so I'm being you publicly humiliated. So the girlfriend makes them go through the mall or other stuff. So you can publicly humiliate them. I'm like, respectfully, I know we're publicly humiliating him
But
for doing
I'm
that, but I'm humiliated
I'm embarrassed.
because dang.
Because damn, I know.
But I also like, I don't want to judge and be like, oh, you shouldn't. But
right, but damn.
maybe let's not put your business on a sign.
Dude,
or-
have you seen those TikTok lives of that girl who's like, pay me $5 and I'll like FaceTime your boyfriend to see if he answers and like see if he will like cheat or whatever the fuck. I don't even know. And it's tragic because obviously
That's great.
the men will fall for it. And then the
Right.
girl's like, I literally have proof. It's tragic.
Oh
dude.
my gosh.
I hate it here.
That is so tragic, but
I hate
such a business.
I know. I was like, get your money, girl. I was like, you better get that bread because me too.
Right.
I'm like, let me write that down.
Yeah.
So I'm
Send me $5 and I'll
Yeah, and I'll flirt with your boyfriend and see if he
your
DMs me back. Yeah.
That is tough because I also don't want to report back that he responded. I'm like, here's the screenshots. Please Venmo me $5.
You have to Venmo them anyway. You have to pay anyway.
Oh my gosh.
For the investigation of it all, because the girl has to like flirt and stuff. It's not like she can just be like, call me, and like a random man's gonna be like, okay, you know, like
if he
she's
does,
got
then
to
I'm
flirt.
really
She's got to flirt in the DMs and like do the most
yeah.
to like get him to bait, like catch the bait.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
The drama of it all. Well,
I know. We didn't even get into it, but shit.
Another comment from our previous episode is, y'all, it's not just the older people on Facebook. There's this couple from my hometown that posted their entire wedding, dramatic divorce, and how they got back together. A sneak peek of the story, he posted how she threw his laptop at him and broke it.
Oh, why are you telling us that?
You posted that on Facebook?
I just really want to know like what could compel you.
She threw his laptop at him and broke it?
Why do we need to know
That should have
that?
stayed in the draft.
That should have stayed, girl. Oh my God. You call your friend. You call your friend and you tell your friend that you broke that man's laptop. You don't tell us all that you did that.
And I threw my MacBook at his head.
Yeah. And it broke.
And it broke. Oh, that is so sad.
That is sad.
I'm laughing, but it's like painful because it's like,
Because it's just like,
maybe not
maybe
that one.
not that. Maybe you don't have to, you know?
Another one from our previous comments. OMG, the Facebook drama. I'm in this mom group and there is this woman who has a terminally ill son, which is beyond sad. And I really feel for this woman. But I know way too much about this woman's life to the point where we were having work done in our bathroom and our contractor mentioned his family and I clocked it. OMG, I know you because your wife posts constantly. I didn't tell him, of course, but how wild to know so much about his family because this woman is sharing so much on social media.
Not the contractor.
I
Right?
know.
Is that what you said?
Having worked at, yeah, and our contractor mentioned his family and I clocked it. OMG, I know your wife. You literally have a contractor come in and you're like,
Right.
I know all your business and about your son,
I know everything about your
unfortunately,
life.
because
your wife.
well, that is the crazy thing about social media.
I mean, that is the tea.
that is
That's the tea about it all. That's the tea about us, though, because people like know so much and like think that they know us.
And when you know too much, you feel even uncomfortable because you're like, I feel as though I shouldn't even be let into this space. I shouldn't know this.
That's why I think people get really cringe when people are like crying on the internet about stuff and like doing stuff. And you're like, it's cringy because it's just uncomfortable, but it's uncomfortable because I'm like, this is like an experience for you and your family or your situation that I don't need to be a part of, but yet you've invited us all here. So here we all are.
I feel that same way about those videos on TikTok that I feel like are really intimate moments that should only be shared between the family or something like that. And I'm watching this like, I don't think I should be witnessing like the son over this grave, like weeping or something. Like it just feels inappropriate. And I think that is kind of just where I think this Facebook drama starts getting a little dicey, where we're just like,
Right.
this is probably just for you.
Yeah.
Because it's so raw.
But diaries exist and notes apps. And like, at what point do you feel compelled to share it? I think that's the thing too, because I take pictures and videos of everything and I post on the internet, but there are so much that I don't talk about, that I don't post because it's not for you, it's for me. And there's a line. Where is the line for some of these people?
Well, we're about to find out. I feel like we should dive. Yeah, I feel like we should dive into some of these
We need to
Facebook
dive into it
and see where the line starts. If there's a line,
and if it's blurry or not,
and if we just jump on it on the other side and dance over it,
because sometimes you have to. Sometimes you got to. Oh, in general. Okay.
Before we dive in,
Jess mentioned the very long, like paragraph long anniversary post, and it's usually like along the lines of like, happy anniversary to the love of my life. It's been a rocky, rough road, but love isn't always sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes it's a deep, dark fucking hell. You know what I mean? But like, love you, Pookie. 7 years in love. And you're like, Jesus. Tell me y'all fight every day without telling me y'all fight every day. Tell me you hate that man without telling me you
last paragraph, by the grace of God, we are celebrating another year together. You're like,
ooh, I know you thought that's not what you thought you was doing, girl. Sorry.
And also, I love it. And I think that's where I'm like,
I love it.
Because I want you to publicly post your little anniversary post, because yes, we should all relish in it. But also, don't you think that these words should just be for the other person? Or when they post and they don't even have an Instagram. I'm like, what the fuck is this for? Respectfully. I'm sorry. That came off too strong. Yeah, right?
No, you're tea. Because who is this for?
Because it can't be for me.
Because I'm not even Pookie. No, yeah. I mean, like, love it, love you, and like love our love. I mean, yeah.
And you know what I do want to say before we dive into these Facebook things? I do see right now in this moment where maybe posting about that does allow other people to feel less alone. So maybe there is benefit to posting some of your business stuff. Make other people feel less alone.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
And there's like community and like certain things and stuff like that.
Social media.
Right.
You feel connected to people because they're like you, or they have a similar situation, or they look like you, or whatever the situation is. Like,
right.
Yeah, everyone just wants to be held. And these people on Facebook very, very, very are looking for a holding of sorts. That's what I'm hoping.
Let's get into it.
Here we go. This first one, wild. I haven't even started. Literally just started reading the first sentence and I'm like, here we go. Everybody buckle in.
Buckled in.
Buckle, please. Okay. We found out my brother got married on Facebook. To make a very long story short, he started dating a girl that we didn't love. She was a lot younger than him and wasn't in school and didn't have a job. He started isolating himself from the family. The week of my mom's birthday, he came to my parents' house to get some legal documents he had there, and my mom invited him to her birthday party Friday night. He said maybe. He didn't come Friday. Then Saturday came, and the morning of, the girl posts that they're married. It says Mr. and Mrs. insert last name here with pics of the rings. We had no idea they were even engaged. So yeah, my mom was devastated and it totally ruined her birthday weekend. You couldn't have at least made a call before posting it on Facebook?
Fudge. And I don't know the intricacies of the family and why
and what the tea is
and what the tea is, why you wouldn't
course.
want to tell the mom, because I'm sure that, like you said, there was disapproving and you wanted to do what you wanted to do. And as we have mentioned before, you have to chase your heart and follow your soul and do what you know is best for you.
I love the disclaimer.
So if that person was like, I still want to be with this person, even though my mom and my family say no, for sure. And I hear that.
And
so do what you got to do. But we couldn't have sent a text.
Do it with your chest, though.
Yeah,
that's the thing that I'm not with. You do whatever you want. You marry whoever, and who cares?
Not this. Yeah.
Don't post on Facebook and try to. And I just saw you. We just talked. You came to my house to pick up whatever the fuck.
And you know I'm gonna see it. So why can't you just?
Hey, I'm doing this. This is happening. Much love and respect to you, but it's my life and I'm doing it.
Right. Rather than asking, like, it's like,
Just
I'm doing
say it.
this. Get with it or get lost.
Correct.
And then you could have posted on Facebook. Perhaps not let the mother know.
The
through that way.
posting on Facebook and not saying anything is a little cowardly to me. I hate to
I
say
think
it.
so too. The post and go. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
well, they'll see it. Ugh.
That's not it. That's not cool to me.
That wasn't cute.
It's not even the fact that you got married and didn't tell anybody. Like, you don't have to. That's your business. But come
Yeah.
on now.
Yeah. That was a little, well, perhaps poor taste.
Mm-hmm.
Next time, just be like, I'm doing this.
Yeah, just say it with your chest, bro.
And then be like, and we're married. We eloped. So many people do
Some
that
people do that every day.
all the time.
Right. That's crazy, though. If I was somebody's mom and I found out like that, it'd be crazy.
This one's from Casey. When I was 10, I liked to wear boy clothes because they were comfy. So my mom wrote a Facebook status asking her friends what to do if her daughter is showing signs of being a lesbian.
Me too, mom. Help. My kid's probably gay. What to do? SOS.
Signs of being
Also, girl, Google. You're asking Facebook Google questions.
The grandma's in the comments like, oh, is Cindy? Blah, blah. Just,
Dude.
I used to wear basketball shorts because,
Right. Mom's like, guys. Dear Facebook friends.
first of all, me in my Adam Sandler shorts and oversized shirt, my mom, is she a lesbian? Girl, all of us. Because that's all what we're looking like at home.
Right.
I mean,
also,
question mark.
But also, if your daughter is a lesbian, I don't think the people of Facebook are going to be able to like help you or do anything. So
no.
good try though. Again, Google. Maybe that you could have Googled that because, you know, a lot of things are Googleable.
Google.
What to do if kid is maybe gay? I'm sure you will have so many results. That gotta be.
I am so shook. And Casey, damn.
Sorry to you, bro. Honestly, and just out of everything, I do hope that you are a lesbian now in real life. Like,
I know, right?
really
right.
do.
In retrospect, and you're like,
Yeah.
and I am. So she's like,
and it's because you asked the people of Facebook.
Yeah.
We've got the confirmation. That is so funny. I love that. This next one is anonymous. They say, my mom posted a super cryptic message about me being in the ER on Facebook while I was literally still there. I had no idea until I had people start to call me and text me that they were very worried. Even worse, my sister has a history of the same thing, same type of medical issue. So she was confused like everyone else because she didn't specify which one of us it was. So they're sitting at the thing. You're in the ER. Paloma is at the ER just really struggling and she almost died.
takes a photo
Crazy.
of the bracelet.
Okay, wait, can we talk about that for a second? And you know what? And I get it because I did it too. So it's fine. But you know, when you like go to the doctor for like probably definitely
Blood
like
work.
I was literally gonna say getting your blood drawn and you have the little bracelet and you're like, doing fine, just really tired. Don't text.
That might be what
Please.
this mom was looking for with this
A
Facebook
little sympathy or
post.
something.
Looking for a little bit of,
Mm-hmm.
support or whatever. But the part that gets me feeling a little odd is that there's a sibling that also suffers from illness.
Yeah.
And so you have actually been in this situation before, and it's like,
right.
what
It's
do we
also
think?
just giving like, I don't know. I feel conflicted about stuff like that because I understand like posting like, hey, you know, pray for us or whatever, send
Totally.
the vibes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Totally.
But other than that, the point of the post is for attention. Period.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Like, there's no way to explain to me another way that it's for.
Right. Because also, if you were posting on Facebook to inform people for an actual update, you would have potentially updated properly.
You would have given us the information.
But instead, you just caused mayhem.
Cryptic. That's the word. Pray for my daughter. It's been a rough blah blah blah.
I don't like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't like it. Yeah.
Because that's.
No,
I
see
mean, I
that.
think that's what social media is, right? We are all posting for some sort of attention. What kind of attention doesn't really matter. Some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it is something like, hey, I'm looking for information or I'm looking for thoughts, prayers, etc. Blah, 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 whatever. But like, if I'm posting on Facebook, it's because I want people to see. If I'm posting on Instagram, it's because I want everyone to see it.
Right. And if nobody's
the
asking me
point.
what the heck's going on, then what the heck?
Then what the heck? And then why'd I even post this?
Right. Yeah.
And also, that's not the mom's business. Like, that's not even her tea. You're spilling someone else's tea, and it's not even you, and you're also not even giving us. I don't know. I don't really fuck with that.
It's the parents spilling the kids' tea. That's where it gets dicey. Oh, all right.
Moving on.
Next, we have another one from Anonymous. I'm from a small town in upstate New York. There's a girl from my hometown who went on a Mormon trip to Utah and went to a Dairy Queen there.
Dairy Queen?
Yeah, I can't read.
It's okay. Dairy Queen.
I know. Let me try that one again.
Right.
I'm from a small town in upstate New York. There's a girl from my hometown who was sent on a Mormon trip to Utah and went to a Dairy Queen there. She posted about it on Facebook about how it was one of the best experiences in her life. Someone commented that there's a Dairy Queen in town 45 minutes away. I think about her sometimes.
Wait, so she was so shook at the Dairy Queen from the Mormon camp or whatever
In
the fuck?
Utah, and someone was like, we
There's
have
one up
one
the street,
45
girl.
minutes.
Oof.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad her
This is
life was changed at the Dairy Queen in Utah. Maybe she saw God.
I know, yeah.
Maybe God was the cashier.
Yeah, there was something going on at the
Yeah,
Dairy Queen.
yeah.
There was something in that Dairy
Yeah.
Queen because to be like, this is the best. I think literally, and I said best experiences of my life. Yeah, best experiences of her life. Someone commented, there's a Dairy Queen 45 minutes away in
Ooh,
town.
it's that, it's that.
It's the comment, and you're like,
And
oh.
you're like, oh.
Oh. Well, here's the thing. I understand that this person was looking for attention because they were celebrating that they had a great time. Unfortunately, you were bamboozled.
Yeah, unfortunately, you could have had the best time of your life 45 minutes away.
You didn't have to go,
You didn't have to go to Utah. You didn't have to become a Mormon, girl. You could have just...
You could have just gotten the, what is the blizzard?
Yeah.
She just could have gone 45 minutes,
Yeah.
gone into town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's
Dairy
so funny.
Queen.
Which, by the way, do you get Dairy Queen? What's your order?
I haven't been to a Dairy Queen in like forever. I don't even, where is even a Dairy Queen? I haven't
There-
even seen one. Actually, there's one by our parents' house.
There is one by our parents' house, and
Mhm.
I actually get Dairy Queen when I am home because my brother is obsessed with ice cream, and so they're always like,
Oh.
"Sweet treat, you want to watch movies and go get ice cream?" And I'm like, I haven't had a Blizzard in so long,
Right.
So when I go home, I get
It's the Reese cup one.
I actually shake it up and get cookie dough
Oh,
Blizzard.
okay, that's fair though. That's fair though.
Totally. And they still do the whole flip it upside down to make sure it sticks. Dude, that gives me so much anxiety.
I
You don't have to
know.
show me. I believe you.
And here's the thing: I'm not going to hold it like that. We don't need it. This is like unnecessary.
Stop. They're like,
I'm like, okay,
give it. I'm like, oh my God. I hate when they do that.
I
So
know.
please, Blizzard workers,
just don't.
please. And that's probably what got her so shook.
Maybe she had, maybe they held two at the
They
time,
ha-
and she was like, oh
They were like, is this your order? There you go. And she was like, sorcery.
Oh my God, sorcery. I'm questioning everything.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one is from Claire. Claire says, so I'm originally from Alabama. In parentheses, I know. We didn't say nothing, girl. We didn't say nothing.
She's like, what you thinking?
I know. I moved to a different state in 2014, but of course, I stayed friends with everyone back home just for the drama. Correct. Side note, I actually have a whole photo album titled Alabama Facebook in my phone because the daily drama is insane. Oh, that's hilarious. Imagine AI Jesus post / Disney is demonic / and people name dropping names for causing, oh my God, people name dropping names in posts just to cause drama, etc. Love where this is going. So, some important background info about me. I actually have a biology degree, slay, with the political climate around abortion in the South. Okay. I'll just have to say I voice my opinions on all my social media apps, LOL. One of my posts I shared on Facebook caused my high school best friend to comment on it. Keep in mind, we haven't talked in years, but didn't end on bad terms. We just casually, like each other's posts and etc. move on. She also has a biology degree from a local Christian college. I posted something regarding abortion and she commented I shouldn't be posting fiction, in quotes, on social media. I responded with the link to a peer-reviewed journaling backing up my post and that I shared, and I asked if she could present a peer-reviewed article back on her side. She then responded with her own views and opinions and a link to a website along the lines of babiesforjesus.com. I can't find the original post, but please take my word for it. The link of the website was some janky scare tactic, non-scientific site. Then I responded that it wasn't an academic-backed paper she linked and she would have to present a new one, that I'd be happy to talk about it with her. If not, she could feel free to unfriend me. My only regret is that she has a private photo album of us in the 8th and 9th grade where we made Twilight shirts with puff paint. I was a Team Jasper girl, so of course I said that. And we proceeded to take cringy photos in her backyard and edited them on Picnic. Right.
Throwback to
TBT.
Picnic. Yeah.
That's why we're all social media girlies now.
Comment below if you use Picnic, please.
I've considered swallowing my pride and sending a friend request / olive branch just to get a hold of those photos. LOL. You just got to do it for the plot, girl. I'm so sorry. You know what? Abortion is wrong. I would like those photos, please. You know what I mean?
You know what? Babies for Jesus.
Babiesforjesus.com. Correct. You know what? Yes, absolutely subscribed. Claire then says, P.S. Love you guys. I'm happily in a more liberal leaning part of the South and have my own coffee shop that has primarily LGBTQ plus staff, hosts, and community building events. Your collective is very inspiring to me and I'm always excited when new content drops. Thanks, y'all. Claire.
Aww.
That was a great story, Claire.
Claire, snaps.
Snaps. The
Snap it
plot
out.
just kept thickening.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for unloading that drama.
I know. It's the Babies for Jesus for me. That's my favorite part, I think.
And also, let's talk briefly about getting photos back from ex-friends or past friends that
Yeah,
you're
or
no
even
longer-
partners and stuff.
How does one go about that?
I think you just got to hang it up.
You're just like, that's out there, that's done.
Yeah.
Let's just hope they don't use it against me.
Yeah, or just like accept that you're probably not going to get those. I don't know. Unless
and
you're going to just ask, but
And also get those, they have a copy. Like, it's not like back in the day, you know, you go to Costco and you print off all the things and they give you the photo. It's like, I'm sure she makes a duplicate before she gives it back. So,
right.
you know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just...
Oh,
And also just start the conversation, like, especially if you don't talk, like, I'm just going to message you and be like, hey, can you send me those pictures from 7th grade? Like,
yeah. And you know what? That's okay because you were Team Jasper and it is what it is.
right. And maybe that's for your own good.
Yeah. That's so okay. Just be strong in it and be like, yes.
And that
I'm
was
a
the
Twilight
choice I
girl.
made. Yeah.
And that was the choice I
And
made.
that's fine.
Because to go chat with her and to figure that out.
Just to get the photos, like, it's okay.
Nobody cares. We all were in that Twilight era. We all have terrible
Yeah.
photos back then.
And if you want them for the nostalgia of it, I do think, again, you might just have to not be okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, like, if there was photos that I really wanted from somebody that I don't talk to.
I didn't even think of like wanting the
Oh,
photos.
that's what I was talking. I thought that's what you were talking about.
I was thinking that she's like, I want the photos.
for
so
blackmail.
Like, yeah, so like I don't, so you can't use them against me. Like she's like, give me the photos, so I know that you can't release these against me.
I thought
But I was
she
like,
was.
oh, she'll
I
make a
think she's
duplicate.
saying that she just like wants the photos, like
Oh,
because
you just want-
TBT.
She's like, oh, I just want the content.
Yeah, that's
Well,
But again, that's what I'm saying. I'm like
not worth it.
to spark up a conversation just to get the pics. I'm like, you might just have to swallow that one.
and you know what? Maybe just do another DIY or
Just
do
recreate it.
Yeah, just recreate it. Tag
With
us.
a better friend.
Let us know.
Yeah. and also let us know, are you still Team Jasper or have your feelings changed? Like, what's the
Mhm.
tea with that? Because I have questions and I'm not judging you, but
No, Jasper, what's up?
I'm judging.
Why?
Jasper? The Confederate soldier?
Yeah, he's a sucky character, but he's cute,
Jasper?
right?
You're confused.
Isn't he the one that was with Rosalie?
No.
Which one's Jasper?
He was the one with Alice.
Alice. That's who I'm talking about.
That's
Yeah.
not who we're talking about.
I meant to say, what's his face? Alice. That's who I was talking about. But the blonde guy.
Alice?
Yeah. No, I know which one's Alice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Do you know who
about
Jasper is?
Yeah.
No?
The Confederate guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that that's his plot.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think he's cute.
No, you don't.
I do.
I think you're confused.
and I could be.
I think you're thinking of I don't even think she's not even thinking about that man. She's thinking about that other one, the bigger one, right? With the muscles.
No.
Emmett?
No.
You're thinking about Jasper with his
Yes.
eyes and he looks like he was gonna die the whole movie?
Yeah, I think he's cute.
Oh. Okay, that's fine.
You couldn't be thinking of. You can't, Paloma. You're not. Actually, yeah. No, you're totally right. Let's be real. We already know who the real man is.
Edward, yeah, we know.
Oh,
Carlisle.
I was gonna say Carlisle.
Oh, Carlisle.
Carlisle.
Obviously it's Carlisle.
That's what you should.
Oh,
be
Daddy
doing.
Carlisle for sure.
All right, and to close us off, here is our last one by Anonymous.
Do you think I'm sorry if you really like that man. I
okay.
realized how aggressive I was coming off, and now I'm like, oh, she was really liking him, and I was really thinking. So I'm sorry, girl.
That's okay.
And I'm sorry to you, Claire. And you know what? Everybody else, if you're a Team Jasper, I'm sorry that I said all I said.
Boom, there you are. Jasper fans, rise up.
Rise.
but
don't.
But
Why?
Listen, and that's what I think is so interesting when you ask people who like their team is, because sometimes you even end up having like Rachel, the dad. What's that guy?
Charlie.
Charlie's her favorite.
Yeah,
and
Rachel
she like
likes Charlie.
rides for Charlie. She's like, Charlie, not even and I'm like, I could really be like, what the hell are you thinking? But
Right.
it's so very clear that we all just have such different taste. And I'm glad that Twilight offers that buffet of just so many options and different people.
Except no black people, but that's okay. We don't need to get into that one.
I know, I was going to say, and there's that only one guy and he's a bad guy.
Yeah, and he dies. Spoilers. Yeah, he's not in the book. I mean, why is there a Confederate? Why do we have?
That's actually,
What's
and you
her
know
name?
what?
Myers, Stephanie Myers, girl.
Him being a Confederate soldier was not
We
unnecessary.
didn't
need
not
that.
necessary to the plot at all.
And that's why his character is tainted.
And that's why I think Maya was so, but it was, well, it's fine.
And it's
So
fair.
again,
All cameras.
sorry to everybody. This camera's not even on me, but I am looking. Sorry, and sorry to you. All right, continue.
You have been forgiven.
Thank you.
Moving on, we have our very last one from Anonymous, and they say, "Hey girlies, I love your show. It's my fave thing to listen to on long drives."
Thank you.
Thank you. So I have a person on my friends list that I went to school with, and she has been married for years with kids to one man, but I guess they were on and off because she would leave him and randomly move away to be with some guy in another state. In parentheses, I guess the kids were still at home, ?
Oh,
And became pregnant with twins from another man and then got back together with her husband again? ? But then after the twins were born, she and her husband have been on and off again, and she would post about her drama and air it out on Facebook. At one point, she left her husband to date a 19-year-old. In parentheses, we were in our 20s at the time, and her dad was in the comments of her post roasting her for dating a guy so much younger than her. I feel like there's so much more lore and backstory I could get into with this person because I've known her for over a decade. So Facebook drama is endless. I definitely should know as much as I do, but it's like a train wreck and I can't look away. And everything I know about her is from what she has posted herself.
I can't get over the fact that the dad was in the comments like, and what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
When you have your dad in the comments like,
girl.
talking about my dating choices,
Yeah.
that's
I think we need
time to log off.
Yeah. It's time to deactivate that account.
Close the
brother.
laptop. Close the
Yeah.
laptop. Walk away. Touch some
Mhm.
grass.
It's also like the maybe being with another man part-time, off-time, and then back with the husband.
And you know,
I want the husband's perspective.
I know. It is interesting when you do. I mean, I can even speak from my in personal life where I see someone with a man and they're like taking couple photos and like the kids,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it's another man and it's couple
Right.
photos, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, and I have to go to the page
Right.
and be like, well, are we together? What are we doing? And I feel like this is one of those situations where it's like husband, multiple children. We have lots of photo shoots, looking cute, but different people in the mix every time.
Maybe she's got a few men.
Yeah.
And in this economy, you need a few, you know, and I am not judging.
No.
Why have one?
No.
What can one really do?
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
But it's also so hard to manage. I mean, you know,
Well, then you have to talk to multiple men, and
I
that's
know,
just
it's overwhelming. And that is why you got to stick to
you gotta. Well,
well.
there's benefits and pros and cons to it all. Really, we're like, yeah, but well,
I know.
I know. There's
To briefly tell a little story, I had this conversation with this older woman, and she was telling me how she had dated and married 6 different doctors throughout her life.
slay.
Yeah. And so she was like, yeah, like 6. And I was like, she was like, and all doctors, so I know what I'm doing. And blah, blah, blah. And I was like,
right.
Correct.
That part.
correct. And I just think about her, and I hope she's doing
I hope
well.
she's doing well.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it seems like she probably is.
Totally thriving. And
Right.
like also random, like we were just like having a conversation, and that's when she was, oh, you're so young. Are you know,
Right.
I do love off one conversations like that when you get into an Uber. Sometimes it's like,
Yeah.
and you're just like, not me just connecting with that person so deeply and stuff
Right.
like that. And I think about her, you know, something like
Yeah.
that. So
I love
just a
that.
little off rail of multiple husbands.
And listen, you need to do what you need to do.
Listen, sister
Okay.
wives. No, that's
Yep.
something else.
Well, no,
that's one man, multiple.
Yeah, and no,
No.
other way around. one woman, multiple men.
Yeah, that would be better because I don't feel like it's good when we have the structure of the one man and the one.
No,
many
because
women.
men
Yeah.
already have like a crazy superiority complex and whatever. We don't need to feed into that.
Wasn't there like a TLC show that they were doing the Sister
Sister Wives?
Yeah,
You just said that.
It's literally. But I
I thought
thought
that's what you were talking about.
I thought Sister Wives was just like that's what they were called, like having
it is.
multiple. So I wasn't even referencing the TV show, but now that
yeah.
I'm here,
Yeah,
that just
yeah.
like unlocked a folder, my
and
TLC
now
folder.
and the some of the women have like since obviously that show came out like however long ago have like talked and they've come out and done interviews and stuff. It's very interesting, really like shitty obviously and like sad and just like the way it all was, but like really really interesting.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Ugh,
Yeah.
drama.
Drama and talk about drama. I mean anything on TLC. Drama. What was on TLC? John and Kate plus 8.
Oh,
Help that show. What Not to Wear? Loved it. Tragic though. Didn't age well.
say yes to the dress.
Say Yes to Bridezillas.
Oh gosh, bro, the
All Toddlers and Tiaras. All of that.
Dance Moms was on. There
Oh,
too.
Dance Mom was.
It's just all that reality, and you
Mhm.
know what? To get good reality TV show, you know what you got to do. So.
Mess. Drama.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you guys really gave it to us, and I'm
I know.
glad. I
we
want
could
more.
do this again. I know. I totally would want to do it again. And maybe we could do one for like TikTok too, because people air out their own drama on TikTok as well.
Well, they just
Full
go
on
on.
story times.
Yeah, 5 minutes. They're like,
Mhm.
oh, boop da bop.
Mhm.
And let me tell you the story of the one time.
what's the one that was literally going viral? Who the fuck did I marry?
Mm.
That woman that and she was on the Today Show because her story went viral and did the most. Maybe you should be spilling your tea. Not on Facebook though. You can't really monetize. You can monetize Facebook, but not in the way that y'all are doing it. So if you're gonna spill your tea, go to TikTok or something.
All right, so we have learned today that if you are to spill some tea, please make sure you head over to TikTok. You
Yeah.
go, give the tea there. You follow 20 whatever while you're there.
Yep.
When you're on Facebook, we don't have a Facebook, but
Right.
talk about us there.
Right.
Get some community.
Yeah. Link us.
Love 20 whatever.
Uh-huh,
They talked about so much drama that happens here, and hopefully that will also incite more comments
Right.
to give us drama.
Right.
And head over to YouTube.
Yep.
Make sure you're subscribed.
Yep.
Trying to cover
Yeah.
all the bases.
No, and listen, it's going good. I was into the bit.
And please make sure to comment your woo girl in the thing. And if you don't want to have a woo girl, if you want to just drop some tea, drop some tea. We're available for it.
Whatever you want to say to us, we'll take it all. You know?
And I really mean it.
No, truly.
And with that, we have a Woo Girl moment. Today's Woo Girl minute is from Gazelle G. I might be mispronouncing it, so please correct me in the comments. They say, "Hi, ladies. My Woo Girl moment is I just finished my 2nd degree in biology after having a degree in psychology, and now I'm pursuing dentistry, which has been my life goal, and I can't wait for this new chapter in my life."
Woo! Slay.
Oh my
You just kept going with the accolades. I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
okay.
A 2nd degree in biology, a degree in psychology, and also now I'm pursuing dentistry.
And you know what?
Is there anything you can't do?
Right. It's giving Superwoman.
Yeah. And keep chasing and
Right.
keep doing it.
And also, we see your comments all the time. You comment, and you know what? Thank you so much for the support. We love you. So please correct us if that's not how you pronounce our name, because we want to pronounce it correctly.
Please do. We see you. We
Yes.
love you. And what a great episode.
Great episode. More. I need more. I would like a part 2.
Absolutely.
Personally. I don't know about y'all, but for me, I would like a part 2.
I'm there.
And with that, make sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram, subscribe to YouTube, and rate us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.